Boop. What? Rocking the mustache, and you know, I didn't shave today, so it kind of blends in, but I got the stash going. Got the Top Dad shirt on because, you know, Top Gun Maverick is probably the best video, best flick, best movie of all time. And I got 2 kids, and I like to think I'm a top dad. You know, doing it like my dad did it when I was a kid, and just being awesome. So yeah, let's talk drift cars. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking drift car, the Yokomo YD-2S Plus kit that I built. Got it all together, got all the electronics in it, so we're gonna kind of do an overview on that. I got to make a couple changes setup wise, but I did take it down to Tandem RC, and I had Shane over there. He's the owner. He's really cool, really knows his stuff. He did like an initial alignment for me, got my gyro all set up, so it should be good to rip. He did suggest a couple of changes, but I'm gonna go over what I put in the car and go over some of the stuff I've made for the car on my 3D printers and I am selling. So I will leave links to all that down below. Leave a link to Tandem RC down below. They do sales online, and they are local to Mesa, Arizona, so definitely check them out if you're local. Check out the website. They're always getting in huge shipments of bodies for these things, so they are definitely the go-to place. So check them out, links to all that below. We'll show you the initial alignment that Shane put on there and kind of recommends this as a good starting point for everyone. So let's get to it. Well, here she is in all her glory. Got the Nissan S15 body. Probably a body I don't think I've ever shown on the channel before. It's definitely not new for this build, but I did have a TTO2 chassis from Tamiya, and this is actually the Tamiya body. So I was running it on that for a little while, and I don't think I ever did any videos on that. I might have done an unboxing for the chassis kit because it was the white special edition TTO2, but I will leave a link to that below if I actually did a video on it. Got the MST wheels on it, ES15 Super Copper Mix body on it, looking really good. I did use the Gorilla Mount body mounts on it, so that is magnet. So that just comes right off. And then of course you can see my DX5C Spectrum controller in the back. Electronics. So I tried to build this, just to preface this, I tried to build this as a competitive yet budget-minded build. So it is the YD-2S Plus kit. So you get the carbon chassis, you get the big bore shocks, you get all the kind of the upgrades that you would do initially anyway. And then this is the special edition kit that came with the V4 gyro. So you get the good gyro, that is the V4 from Yokomo, and everything on this kit was red anodized. They do this kit in, you know, black, purple, or red. I got the red version, so it does have the big bore shocks and all that, but all that was gone over in some of the previous videos I did on this vehicle, this chassis kit, so I will leave links to all that down below. Servo wise, to match up with the gyro and everything, it's the SPO2D V2. It's just the Yokomo plastic casing, kind of their basic servo, but it's a good servo that's gonna, you know, match up with the gyro and do really well. So I don't really want to say basic, but it's not their nice aluminum cased servo, but it's still a great servo, and it's going to get the job done and link up with the gyro really well and not have any like interference or any weird stuff happening. Obviously I've got my Spectrum receiver in there, just running the 2-channel SR215. If you do run a 3-channel with this gyro, you can control the sensitivity of the gyro through the radio on your 3rd channel switch. However, I just opted to do a 2-channel. I figured I'm not going to be messing with it that much. I'm the kind of guy, if you've ever seen any of my other videos, I like to just build the cars and go and drive them. I don't tweak on them a whole lot. I just make minor changes and just go drive it. Have some fun. It does have a ProTech battery sitting in there at the moment. This battery I had is 4900 milliamp hour 2S So that's just chilling in there. And then for the business end of it, we've got the Hobby Wing 10.5 motor and just their stock spec ESC. So this is a blinky mode only, so no turbo or anything. But this is a really good combo. You can get the 10.5 motor. It's a fixed timing motor, so the timing's not adjustable on the can, but you can get that with the ESC for a really good value. So to get that combo in there, still the 10.5 power. I'm just lacking the boost and stuff, all the settings that you can do on an upgraded ESC. But that'll get it going, and that's a very good start, and that's what makes this a really good value kit, I think. So matched with the big bore shocks, good chassis, know that. This electronics combo should do really well and should have lots of fun with it. So I'm pretty excited to get out there with it. If you haven't noticed, I did do some 3D printing and designing on a few things here, which I do sell on Etsy and eBay. So those links are down below too. But this is a little wire comb I made for the 14 gauge wire, because this ESC in particular has 14 gauge. So this is a 5 wire version. So it's got all 3 of the motor wires as well as the 2 battery wires in there. I also have a 3 wire version of it available. I made these little wire clips to kind of make wire management go a little better. They just double-sided adhesive wherever you want, but they hold the little 3 wire ESC wires coming off of the ESC. I've got one there on the motor and then one back here just to keep things all neat and tidy. And then of course, motor sitting in, or the ESC sitting in the back. Got that nice plate on there that I designed, holds the ESC in the back. Gets the weight back where you want it, and obviously there's not a whole lot of room in this chassis to be mounting a bunch of stuff, so it does give you a spot to do it. This will work on all the Yokomo chassis, all the YD-2s, regardless of what version it is, and then it also will work on the RMX 2.0 from MST. So it's Yokomo and MST compatible, all the same one, available in different colors. So definitely check out the links below, guys. All right, roll clip, tandem, Shane setup.
Tell me.
It's going now.
Oh, okay. So. Yeah, so in the front, we normally do 6 degrees of camber. Pretty general, but it works. And for toe out, you're looking for like maybe 1-2 degrees. So you don't need a lot. For the rear, probably do like 1 degree, 1.5. Pretty good.
All right, well that was the basic alignment setup there. You heard Shane talking about what we needed for front camber, rear camber, and front toe. Basic initial setup. He did give me some advice on what to do, so I have this setup, kit set up for each shock. So basically, front and rear on the upper mounts here, I want to stay in the top, but go in one on all 4 corners. He said my ride height that I had it set at is pretty good, even though on the rear it seems super low, but he said that's how we want it. I'm gonna go through, make those changes, and we will get this thing all proper for its maiden voyage out at Tandem RC. Tandem show is coming up, so that's November 5th. I will be out there all day filming. I am going to take this little guy with me and hopefully try to break it in and start actually learning how to drive these things, because it's very different than driving what I'm used to, which is a standard RC car, racing off-road, that kind of stuff. Looking forward to that. Let's get these changes made, make it proper.